Hi, today I'm going to be doing a very easy and simple video showing you how to clean your Xbox 360 console, cleaning all the parts of it, including the motherboard, the fan and the inside of the disk drive, in case you've got problems reading discs, or your fans are quite loud, or you just want to clean it just to make sure it runs fine. Okay, for this you're going to be needing some alcohol wipes. These are quite cheap. I picked these up at eBay for about £1.23 for 200. They are quite smaller, and you'll want a Phillips screwdriver to undo the screws on the disk drive. Okay then, let's get started. Right, so after you've taken the Xbox 360 console apart, you will just see this. There'll be the motherboard, the fans, the disk drive, and these radiator type things which are called heatsinks. So what you want to do, first, lift up the disk drive carefully, and down here there'll be two very small sockets. Now what you need to do, just grab at the end of the sockets and pull. This disconnects the disk drive from the motherboard, allowing you to clean it much easily. Right, what you want to do too is we've got the fans, and the fans are extremely tricky to get out due to them being held in by these metal things. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our trusty Phillips screwdriver, put it in, and push upwards, downwards even, and then it'll pop out. Just pull down, pull them out, because I've got these little feet that stay into some holes. Then just disconnect the power clip from the motherboard and place it aside. Right, so what we're now going to do is we're going to get some of our alcohol wipes, which I showed you, which we will need to do this at the beginning of the video. So the good thing about this is alcohol evaporates extremely quickly, and you can use alcohol wipes without damaging the circuits on the board, so it'll work fine right afterwards. So what you want to do, you gently rub the alcohol wipe around the board. Make sure to get all the little nooks and crannies, bits where you might miss. The reason you do this is to get all the dirt off the board, which could be causing bad connections and other components not working. If you've never done this, it will probably be more extremely dirtier than mine, as I've done mine before, especially if it's a few years old and it's never been opened before. But I must warn you, when you open the Xbox 360 console, it does void your warranty. So if you still have a warranty on it and your Xbox breaks, say it gets the red ring of death, then you can't send it into Microsoft and get repaired. As you can see on that swab, it's quite dirty. It's not as bad as it would be, but now the motherboard's all clean. So next what we're going to do is we're going to clean the disk drive. So I've set the Xbox 360 console away, and I've put on the disk drive. Right, so you can take out these cables, though it's not a necessity, but I will do it anyway because I think it's easier. So pull the cables out at the head, place it onto one side. For those that you do not know, this is the cable which gives power to the disk drive from the motherboard, and this is the SATA cable which gets the information from the disks and takes it to the motherboard, so you're able to play games. You need to make sure you connect these properly, because if you don't connect them after taking them out and you go on Xbox Live, Xbox will ban you from Xbox Live because they will seem to think you will be modding. Plus, if you are not on Live but you're trying to play games, it may not work properly because all the information cannot get through the cable to the motherboard. So what you want to do with the DVD drive after that is turn it over, and you've got 4 screws, one here, one here, one here, one here. So what you want to do is undo them. You definitely don't want to do these because these hold the top half of the disk drive to the bottom half. So you want to put these in a safe place or somewhere you know you're not going to lose them. I'm not going to be moving about a lot doing this video, so I'm just going to put them right next to me. So after you do that, hold it together, turn it carefully over, and what you want to do is grab one of these black feet and kind of pull upwards, and the top case of the disk drive will come off. Right. So this is the disk drive itself. Yours should be a lot dirtier than that, but like I said, I've cleaned mine before, so it's not that dirty. But if you do have a look here, there's some dust around these areas, and there'll be a lot of dust on here and inside here, which could affect you playing the games. So what you want to do is grab an alcohol wipe, open it, and I'm going to use one side to do the inside of the case. Right here. That's the magnet, by the way, that holds the disc down while you're playing games. So be very careful, you don't want to break that. Otherwise you probably have to get a new case. Right, see how dirty that is? So we're just going to place that to the side, turn this around, use the other side to clean the disk drive itself. Right, I'm just going to clean this bit here. This is the motor which spins this around. So that's that bit clean. And now if you want to clean a little bit around here underneath this disk drive, what you first want to do is, I'm just going to get some more alcohol wipes. They do run out quite quick, so they're really small, they do evaporate quite quickly. Take off the bottom half of this. It's quite tricky to get off. There we go. Right, take that off. And then you'll just be here with the bottom of this. Now what you want to do is there's some bit which you poke to open it. I'm not too sure. I have done it before, but I can't remember quite. Well, I just leave that bit. Like I say, if you want to clean it underneath it, just